Hey guys, how's it going? I just thought I'd do a different video, and this is about Gwent, the online card game. And I just want to showcase a deck I made, a thematic soldier deck called Calveit Soldier Academy. And basically, yeah, it's the soldier archetype with a bit of other archetypes mixed in, just for the sake of fun and variance. Anyway, I'll just go through how this deck, the deck's planned, and then we'll go into a couple of matches and see how we go. So we'll start with the bronzes. Our bronzes here are going to be our two engine cards, Standard Bearer and Alba Armored Cavalry. Standard engine cards, they would generate us quite a bit of tempo if left unanswered. And we also use recruits to pull ideally our engine cards out, and also they will proc Standard Bearer. Ideally, it's like the game plan for the bronzes is drop as many standard bearers down as we can, and then drop the recruits, and hopefully they'll pull out either armored cavalry or slave infantry. Speaking of which, slave infantry is just for proccing our engines again. 9 power, but like even with one of these on, if we have one of these on the board plus the slave infantry, that will make it a 9 plus 3, 11 point play. It's not too bad, but then you consider we have another one of these or more of these, then the tempo gets high. And slave driver we just thrown in there again, just because a lot of the time, depending on what faction you're versing, you will pull out a soldier. And yeah, it's a bit of a fuckboy card, I admit, but it's pretty good. And especially against Scoia'tael and Skellige, they're the best to use against. You may want to mulligan versing Northern Realms and monsters, perhaps, depending on the archetype you expect to face. Anyway, on to the silvers. We've got okay, well, Mandrake is going to be used on either Jan Calveit or on Roach to provide a round 3 finisher, essentially, or to kill Neckers, because fuck Neckers. So yeah, depending on if we either have ISC Van Adaheed or Kahir in our hand, depends on which one we have in hand, we'll decide what Mandrake we have. So if we have that in our hand, we'll Mandrake Roach. If we have Kahir in our hand, we'll Mandrake Jan Cavalier for round 3. And if you have both, well, you just pick, essentially. And okay, so Kaliak, I don't know how the hell you say that last name, so just Kaliak is pretty much our flex slot. I mean, I could probably, and Kaliak also thins our deck by 1 if we use Emissary, or we can kill an enemy engine using Assassin. And that if we want to, I suppose, save one of our own engines from weather or something, or at least prolong its life. So I like Kaliak, so he's a flex slot. Play some wood, whatever you feel like, I reckon. Wahakam and Cantarella. Wahakam D-Wit is just another tempo engine that we can pull out with Rainfarn. Rainfarn's one of the best golds out there. He's not our win condition, but if we can, we'll preserve it because we have other winning conditions. But if we need just a powerful tempo boost, Wahakam's our main man. And I see this mage lady also to put Roach back in, and mainly just put Roach back in essentially, and probably maybe disrupt enemy graveyards perhaps. But yeah, it's mainly to put Roach back in. Cantarella because spies are a necessary evil sometimes. I mean, at least they changed Summering Circle, which is good, but you know, spies we can also pull out with Rainfarn because having card advantage is quite important because of Tybor Egobrat. So yeah, boost 15, boost self by 15, then your opponent draws reveal bronze card. This is going to be a round 3 finisher, and the reason why we run Roach and Mandrake is because bronzes these days are fucking like what, 13 average value perhaps, and I've lost games because of that. So to offset that, I hopefully by having a buff Roach or something that can offset that, or at least a buff Jan Cavalier too. So a round 3 finisher would be Tybor and Jan Cavalier essentially play, and hopefully there'll be enough points. Vesemir to tutor out Mandrake. I mean, I might take this out because this could be possibly a dead card, because I might put another alchemy card in perhaps, but for now I'm just going to run it with just Mandrake. See how we go. And yeah, but yeah, I'm not sold about Vesemir just yet. Just to have more consistency, but he could be quite the dead card. We'll see what happens anyway. So yeah, the game plan is win round 1, obviously, with engine tempo. And depending on what faction we're versing, we probably want to bleed out. So then we're down to Tybor and Kahir finisher. And yeah, so yeah, that's the plan. Win round 1 and 2, obviously, with tempo engineers, bleed if we can, if we should, and then yeah, finish it off with big tempo plays. And yeah, having last say is also extremely important because this gets countered by Geralt Igni. So yeah, Cantarella and Rain Farm to have more chance of Cantarella. Anyway, that's the deck explained. I hope I did that in a coherent fashion. Let's go find a match, shall we? Should we go? Being a bit of pussy, I won't risk the MMR yet. Test it out in casual and see how we go. I mean, anyway, casual's just tier 1 decks anyway, isn't it? But we'll see how we go. Spicer just
close ranks.
Alright, a fault test. Ooh.
Onward, sons of
Tempo deck versus tempo deck, perhaps. Alright, so let's see what our Mulligan's got us today. Alright, you need to fuck off, and you, and of course you. Okay, we've got a CS, so that means we'll Mandrake Roach then, and hopefully draw our goal at round 3. Alright, this could be standard tempo.
Victory is in our grasp.
I should tech in swears, man. But we'll see how we go. So yeah, we've got 2 other engines going. Let's hope he's not playing Azutur as dead.
These dogs have no honor.
Ooh, cursed all around with tempo reps.
For the great sun.
I like this card. It's a pretty cool card. It's not the greatest card, but it's still pretty good.
I told you so,
again,
you
it's
idiot.
mainly like an engine killer. Alright, he's getting quite the lead, so one more engine, then we probably should start getting our own tempo going. Slave Driver might be a bit dead because we have a chance of joining these guys. At least we're Pocker engines, but yeah, not the greatest, but we'll see how we go. Plus, I probably should do my Mandrake play soon. We'll hold off for now.
The north, Tamara.
Oh, is that? Oh. Alright, we gotta get some tempo on him.
New orders? No?
Oh no, what am I doing? I should have buffed my engine. Bit of a misplay. Oh my god, I'm not buffing my engine. See, we've not too bad now. Just trying to close the gap now. Cause yeah, thank God for winning the coin flip, right? What's this gonna be? See, look at that. That was a misplay for me. I don't know what I was thinking, not buffing that. Let's try Slave Driver actually.
Obedience or the lash.
No one used that.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Oh no, I should have done. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I told you so, you idiot.
Let's keep going.
Move.
I told you so, you
Oh
idiot.
no, what have I done? Oh, that's out of my... Yep, okay. That's ridiculous.
152, 154.
Alrighty. Just buff that up a little bit. And that's... yeah, better... Alright, see, we've caught up quite well. That was ridiculous, so look at that. Slave Drivers, man. There is a bit of a fuckboy card, isn't it? I mean, that's super thin our deck now, kind of.
Elves must die.
To the point where it might have milled us a bit too much, so... I might kid him for a... no, I would scorch myself. Let's just play this for now. Actually, I probably shouldn't have stacked the road because this might block future slave infantry. Misplays all around. Pro player here. I'll use Kaliak and then... Actually, I'll bring out... I'm going to Mandrake Vesemir now, I think.
I told you so, you
Just
idiot.
to have that thing ready to go. Plus thins the deck out even more. Well, we're not running Sentry, so we don't really care about that. Easy
I'm too old for this
thing
shit.
for him though. Easy targets. Oh man, Mandrake play. Will I give us the lead? No, barely. So yeah, Roach been tanking up. Alright, pretty big tempo play. I think I'll go with Calveit. It's kind of gonna catch up here.
Sons of Nilfgaard!
Ooh. I'll play this thing.
I shall flout them to submission.
Pretty important read, and that gives us the lead, which is quite nice. We're gonna have to. I mean, he's maintaining tempo, but we have won the coin toss, so we'll see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens.
Temeria has yet to speak
Commander's
its last.
Horn. Man, they butchered Commander's Horn. They butchered Commander's Horn in this patch. Although maybe it was a mistake to play that because I don't know. Decisions. Oh, we got tie ball coming up anyway, so we want to try and win this round, but I don't think we can. Yeah, fiddlesticks. Oh shit. Alright, well, if I draw a recruit. Whew. If he passes though, I'm kind of in trouble. So 2 proxy engine 1. I don't think it's enough. If I can do math. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. This procs what? 3 times? 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 13. No, if I play this and he passes, I'm kind of F because then I have to play the spy. No, I think I'm gonna have to leave it. Pain in the ass though. Look at that. I don't want to use a seer. I hope that wasn't a mistake. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And if I lose, I know where I went wrong. Okay, good. Good. Kaliak. Oh, if I swapped out, I bet we'll draw into Cancerella, no doubt. So he might just 2-0 me here, we'll see what happens. What the hell's this, spy? Perhaps? Yep, alright.
I see you've thought about
We'll
it.
answer that with our own spy.
Do not assume you can
Plus
order me around.
Can't pass us.
No one can hide from me.
Okay, here. Oh my god, our deck is getting really thin. Jesus. Actually, it's getting too thin. Oh no. Actually, I could put a seer back in. Oh, that's alright.
Come to Papa.
Nah, shit. This is problematic.
Very good.
Oh, maybe I should have went it all in. Okay, good. He's just doing that. Okay. So, what we want to do... Yeah, we have thinned our deck way too much.
My son.
Just play this.
Hail, Kerzer!
So, he's even up the... What do you call it? Score. It's fair play to him. So we put... I wonder if I put... Should I put Mandrake back in? Oh no, it's too late now. I should have done it earlier. Okay, recruit. We gotta play a seer like right now. Oh no, recruit's oh god.
Yes? What is it?
So Roach goes back in addition to oh, what should we put in? Maybe just slave infantry perhaps. Oh, I almost didn't put Roach in. No, just I don't think we're gonna get many points. We'll see. Ah, damn, our deck is so thin. I think we didn't over thin ourselves, right? I hope.
As you command,
This. Alright, good. We'll pull out our own engine back here.
101, 102, 103.
And we play this.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so we play this now. They'll pull out Roach and we can play other engine.
I shall do what I must.
I shall do what I must. Oh, look at that. Thick Roach. I probably shouldn't stack the Roach with effort.
Emir's mistakes.
And one of my... Alright. Fortunately, he's got card advantage, so that could be an Igni he's holding in his hand. But we've got a pretty sizable lead here. The question, if he has Igni, we should still win though, so... Let's go. Oh wait, no, it depends what card he brings. Oh shit. That's 9 points.
Lots of prior
Yeah, we sent his deck out. Oh, look at our decks, both 0. Alrighty. So there's that. The dangers of having a super efficient deck. Anyway, so yeah, GD to him. And yeah, how long is this video? About 16 minutes, so I'll leave it at that for now. I think you guys have enough of me. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.